Here are 5 reasons why Spider-Man Brand New Day might be peak Spider-Man at its best. It might be the best Spider-Man movie ever made. Reason number 1, we are going back to the streets with it. We are going to street level crime, and this is what everybody knows Spider-Man for. There's no Avengers, no Stark Tech, just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man taking up the crime of New York streets. Reason number 2 is because of an emotional reset. Peter Parker is at rock bottom. He's forgotten that he's alone, and nobody know who he is. And a lot of people like this type of Spider-Man just because of how they can relate to it with real life situations that people actually go through every day. Using him as a beacon of, if you keep going, if you keep trying, no matter what, just don't give up. Still try to do what you can do. Reason number 3 is the neighbor dynamic. And when I say neighbor dynamic, I'm talking about him being neighbors with MJ. Him being neighbors with MJ is gonna spark a new arc in their love history, I guess you could say. But she still have no idea who he is from Spider-Man No Way Home, with him doing the spell to make everyone forget who he was. So with him still loving her as much as he do, the romantic tension is still gonna be there. You're still gonna know that he still has feelings for her and he wants her back, but he just want to keep her safe. But with this emotional roller coaster that Peter is going through, we're gonna actually see the true form of the famous saying that everybody say, if you love something, let it go, and if it come back, it was meant to be. Reason number 4 is just the practical action of a Spider-Man movie. Rumors said that we're gonna get basically practical stunts, practical web slinging in this movie that we haven't saw in a long time from a Spider-Man movie, because they always use CGI. And with it looking more practical, it just feels more realer. It feels more like more fluid. As a Spider-Man swinging through the streets and swinging from the buildings, it just feels like it's just more natural. The previous writer and director of Tom Holland's first trilogy, John Watts, said that he doesn't think practical web swinging is something that look good because of how messy it can get and how messy it looks on camera. But they said, fuck it, mask off. Now they're actually taking an approach of it and doing it again. So until the movie come out, we'll see how it starts off and how it ends, and see if we actually like what they're doing with it. And number 5, reason number 5, my big reason on why I think, is because we are getting a mature Peter Parker. Oh my God, this is what I've been waiting for. If you're a huge Spider-Man fan, if you're a for sure Spider-Man fan, and you was a fan of the 90s animated Spider-Man, you will know the vibe of that was a more mature Spider-Man. And with that became the Tobey movies, where he was a more mature Spider-Man, graduating high school in his first movie and going on to college and just growing up as a man in his single apartment. With a more mature Spider-Man, it feel like you don't have to hold back. You don't have to be so kid friendly. You don't have to pull your punches. It just feel more gritty. It just feel more darker. And that's the type of Spider-Man tone that I love, because Spider-Man is not finna fight man and just let men whoop his ass. So no. And I feel like with Tom Holland, I feel like with him being a more mature Spider-Man in this movie, I feel like it would be his peak acting as a Spider-Man. And I can bet my last dollar on that because of how good and how great of an actor he is. That's why I love the Tobey movies, and I think he's the best Spider-Man just because of the more mature vibe from it. He still have his jokes, and Tom still have his jokes in his movies. Andrew had his jokes, but it just felt like it was less jokey, more fighting. And that's what we like from a Spider-Man. It's more action with little hints of laughs and teases in the fight, but still getting down to the dirty with it. But these are my 5 reasons why Spider-Man Brand New Day might be peak MCU Spidey, and it might make a case for Tom Holland to be the best Spider-Man there is. Leave a comment in the comment section and tell me, first of all, did you enjoy the trailer that dropped? Because I think, number 1, we are